Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahusha Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled, This is America, Part 2. My source, CNN.com. And it states, CDC recommends canceling or postponing events involving more than 50 people for 8 weeks. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention published interim guidance Sunday recommending that for the next 8 weeks, organizers cancel or postpone in-person events that consist of 50 people or more throughout the United States. The CDC's recommendation does not apply to day-to-day operations of organizations such as schools, institutes of higher learning, or businesses. This recommendation is made in an attempt to reduce introduction of the virus into new communities and to slow the spread of infection in communities already affected by the virus. This recommendation is not intended to supersede the advice of local public health officials, the CDC said. Vice President Pence says new guidelines on curfews and social distancing to come Monday. Vice President Pence said there will be new guidelines released Monday morning regarding potential curfews or closures of such locations as restaurants. Okay, this is America now. Pence said those guidelines are being vetted by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. For now, the federal government is deferring to decisions made by state and local governments. What my health care team, some of the best people in the world, tell me very regularly is that it's very important that you follow the data. You make decisions based on circumstances that are taking place in that community, Pence said. 29 states announced school closures amid coronavirus. Okay. And this is the listing. The highlighted key points: 29 states announced school closures amid coronavirus. Vice President Pence says new guidelines on curfews and social distancing to come Monday. CDC recommends canceling or postponing events involving more than 50 people for 8 weeks. Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, you Israelites. And at this time frame, this word is only for the elect of Israel. When 2/3 of our people hear this word, it is justification for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to kill them, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. All right, let's jump down. Behold, verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. And the people of the Most High is referring to so-called Negroes, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, okay? And you Israelite foreigners who on your father's side goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are the Israelites that the Bible speak of. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. We are in the end of the end. But I will bring them with a mighty hand, such as who? This is referring to Yahushua, and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it, And when you go into the term plague, it means divine judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. They that till the ground shall mourn, you farmers, for their seeds shall fail. Okay, so, the agriculture of America is over through the blasting and hail. The blasting is talking about what? Strong wind. And hail, literally, and with a fearful constellation, meaning that the signs from the heavens, will what? Will prophesy what? Doom and gloom. Verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right. 2/3 of our people, as well as you other nations, beginning with the Edomites. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh. How do we know? Because of the prophecies. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And we are entering into what? The beginning stages of this prophecy. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And this goes to show you that police will not protect you once this shit starts popping off. Okay? When this time occurs, you will not have any law-abiding citizens. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And Esau is utilizing this coronavirus to bring upon more draconian laws, as well as people giving up their liberties without any resistance because of the fear promoted through the coronavirus. Esau can convert to a cashless society because what he wants to do, according to Revelation, the 13th chapter, he wants to chip everybody, as well as make people receive vaccinations for depopulation. Okay. And another key point, Esau is attempting to use this virus to destroy the economies of these various governments. Okay, why? Because the elite bankers want the new world order. And the coronavirus is a great tactic to utilize. Okay, if this continues at this rate, the economy of America is totally over, as well as these other nations. Okay? A failed economy does what? I got an article for that. This is from thebalance.com, and it states, U.S. economy collapse, what would happen? Okay. Just want to get to a key point. What would happen if the U.S. economy collapses? If the U.S. economy collapses, you will likely lose access to credit. Banks would close. Demand would outstrip supply of food, gas, and other necessities. If the collapse affected local governments and utilities, then water and electricity might not no longer be available. Okay, and that's the key point. Do you see the turmoil, what a failed or a collapsed economy would do? Okay, this is a perfect play. Okay. And first and foremost, Esau is being inspired by who? The left-hand side of the Most High. Let's get Romans and 13, chapter 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. Okay? So the higher powers at this time frame are the Edomites. For there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai set up Esau. It's his time, and we are witnessing the end of Esau's time. Let's go to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Verse 3. In a day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. All right. You people that watch Wall Street, you are the keepers of the house. And a strong man, meaning rich men, shall bow themselves. Yeah, they're going to be humbled. Okay. And the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. No future. Period. And at the same time frame, more jobs will continue to close their doors. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. So you're going to have people getting up extremely early trying to seek employment. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay? Lord will, you are edified. Shalom.